that has to change. But let me just finish the dialogue with Israel for a minute.
Sure.
Okay, so all we have to do is leave things alone. And you might get the Palestinians more willing to sit down and actually discuss peace, because they would see the contrast. When Biden went to Jerusalem, we know there was that kerfuffle. It shouldn't, the housing, which of course is in Israeli Jerusalem, 5 minutes from downtown, should never have been an issue to begin with. But they probably shouldn't have made the announcement when Biden was there. But Israel apologized, and when Biden left, and Biden's the best friend we have for Israel in the administration, everything was fine. But then what happened is the next day Hillary Clinton called up Netanyahu and talked very tough to him, and worse, they made it public through their spokesperson, a guy named Crowley. And Crowley said something I had never heard before, which is the relationship of Israel and the United States depends on the pace of the negotiations.
Right.
That is terrible. That is a dagger. And that's because the relationship is much deeper than the disagreements on negotiations. And most Americans, Democrat, Republican, Jew, non-Jew, would feel that. So I called up Rahm Emanuel, and I called up the White House, and I said, if you don't retract this statement, you're going to hear me publicly just blast you on this. And of course they did retract it. And now what's happened, and many of us are pushing back. Some of the Jewish members will be meeting with the president next week or the week after. We are saying this has to stop. You have to have, in terms of the negotiations, you have to show Israel that it is not going to be forced to do things it doesn't want to do and can't do.
Right.
And at the same time, you have to show the Palestinians that they are not going to get their way by just sitting back and not giving in and not recognizing that there is a state of Israel.